for CS Executive and also useful for CA Intermediate. I hope you have liked and yesterday's session was helpful for you. And I can already see many of you waiting. That's a nice sign. And you all have promised me to wait till the end and answer and be very interactive, and also watch all the sessions. We are going to have 15 sessions, and I have promised you daily about 25 MCQs. So in that way 375 to 400 MCQs, correct? Yes, very good. So that in that way today we are planning to have 30 MCQs. So yesterday we had 25, today we'll have 30. This way, if possible, we'll keep on increasing the numbers, okay, of MCQs. And as you know that, yes, we are covering along with that concepts also, correct? So we are not only discussing MCQs, we are going into depth of those concepts as well, underlying that MCQ, correct? And also some concepts from here and there which are connected with that MCQ. So if such question is ever asked in the exam, you will be easily able to tackle it. Not even such question, a question on that provision or concept. If asked in the exam, you will be easily able to tackle it. Yes, very good afternoon. I can see Vaishnavi, Kirtana, Harshita, and all wishing me. So thank you. Good afternoon to all of you. Yes, even Sanika, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Fine, so without wasting much time, let's get started with today's MCQs. Yes, see this. Let's start. Are you ready? Shall we start? Day 2, GST mixed bag MCQs. Let me once know in the comment box that can we start. Yes, guys. With your approval only we'll go ahead. So quickly let me know. Okay, yes sir, fine. Okay, let's start. First question. Which of the following goods manufactured or produced in India is not liable for GST upon its supply in India? Okay, we are saying not liable for GST. Okay, so you can also use in such cases yes, very good. You can also use in such cases the what you can say theory of, you can keep on putting a cross to that those answers which are surely not the options, correct? Motor car. So on motor car, is there GST? Yes. On jewelry? Yes. Ceramic tiles? Yes. High speed diesel, is there GST? No. Yesterday we discussed that as per section 9, isn't it, subsection, yes, as per section 9 subsection 2, there are 5 fuels which are kept out of GST for time being, correct? So which were those 5 fuels? Those 5 fuels were high speed diesel, motor spirit, that is petrol, correct, aviation turbine fuel, natural gas, isn't it? So these were the 5 fuels on which there is no GST, correct? So correct answer is high speed diesel oil. That is the correct answer for the first question. Is it clear to all of you? So mind you, yes, aviation, correct. Okay, good. If I talk about 5 subsection 2 of IGST Act, can you tell me? Yes, petroleum crude also, right. So can someone tell me what is 5 subsection 2? Just I thought of discussing it. Yes, all are telling correct. Which 5 things are temporarily kept out of GST? And alcoholic liquor for human consumption is permanently kept out of GST. Yes, but meanwhile, tell me what is section 5 of IGST Act? So you know, section 5 of IGST Act is equivalent to section 9 of CGST Act, that is levy and collection. But in CGST Act, word used is on intrastate supply. But in section 5 of IGST Act, word used is on interstate supply of goods or services. Is it clear to all of you the difference between section 5 of CGST Act and section 9 of IGST Act? Otherwise, they both are replicas of each other, correct? Otherwise, they both are replicas of each other. So, in short, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you know section 9 of CGST Act, subsection 1 to subsection 5, it is absolutely same in section 5 of IGST Act, correct? So, in short, you know, alcoholic liquor for human consumption, why I can confidently say it is out of GST permanently, because it is neither leviable to CGST nor it is leviable to IGST. I told you replica, 5, 9 of CGST Act and 5 of IGST Act are replica. Same way, these 5 fuels are temporarily kept out of GST. Why I can say that? Because same thing is given in 9 subsection 2, same thing is given in 5 subsection 2. I hope you got it. Yes, very good. 7 of UTGST Act, correct. Amazing, amazing. Yes, there could be state taxes and some central taxes on alcoholic liquor for human consumption. Same is with those 5 fuels as of now. Fantastic. Correct. So let's go ahead now. I hope you have understood it. Clear? Let's go ahead to second question for the day. Which article was inserted in Indian Constitution? Which article was inserted in Indian Constitution for levy of tax on goods and services by center and state? So you know, history of this is that earlier tax on sale of goods was subject of state, correct? Earlier tax on goods was subject of state, on manufacture was subject of center. So you know it, and on services was again subject of center. But you know, in this GST, we had to make amendment in constitution in such a way that tax on goods as well as services could be levied by both center and state, isn't it? So we had to make such amendment. So that type of amendment was done by inserting article 246A, correct? By inserting article 246A. So correct option is, in this case, the option A, correct? Coincidentally, yes, alternative A. Then, who is chairman of GST Council? Yes guys, who is chairman of GST Council? Yes, so understand, yes, very good. Along with the current Union Finance Minister, you have told me, correct? Honorable Nirmala Sitharamanji, perfect, perfect. So it is Union Finance Minister. And who are the other members in this GST Council, if I ask you? Who are the other members in this GST Council? Yes, correct answer is B, Union Finance Minister, understood. Now I am asking you, who are other members in this GST Council? Yes, other members in GST Council are state finance ministers of various states. And for your information, what does GST Council do? Yes, what does GST Council do? GST Council, okay, on basis of its recommendations, okay, various things are notified. For example, just to give you example, the percentage of GST on various goods or services, okay, that means for so and so sector, so and so goods, what is going to be the rate of GST? Okay, so it will be as notified by government, but on recommendation of GST Council. So GST Council does gives recommendations in various issues of GST, and only for what you can say namesake you can say government notifies. So actually what is recommended by GST Council is actually like 99.99% it will be notified. Correct, because you can see that GST Council is such a strong council where the chairman is the Union Finance Minister. So you cannot expect, okay, yes, so you cannot expect a decision passed against something what is recommended by GST Council. Correct? Yes. Even rate of interest for delay in payment of GST, which you have seen yesterday, 18% slash 24%. Correct? 18% in normal cases, 24% in cases of, when ITC was incorrectly availed and those situations. So those interest rates for delay in payment of GST are also recommended by GST Council. Correct? So whenever in the act the word used is as notified, you will see that it is appended by as notified by government on recommendation of council. Okay, this type of wordings you will find in the act everywhere. Correct. And Kirtana, yes. Yes, and even yes, Harshali, yes. The threshold limits also, correct. Very good. Fantastic. Then, yes, very good. We'll go to fourth question. I'm today checking your comments on mobile also. So if I look into mobile, don't feel that I'm reading something personal. It is your comments only. Okay, very good. So, when goods are sold from one place to another place, the tax liability would accrue under GST law at, yes guys, where will tax liability accrue? Yes, so this was yes, so this was covered in very preliminary sessions. Yes, it is place of consumption or destination, because GST is destination based, consumption based, indirect tax. So what matters in GST is, yes guys, so what matters in GST is where the ultimate consumption takes place, isn't it? So just for giving you the example, okay, maybe this is repetitive but very important to understand this concept and to keep it in mind. See, uh, from Maharashtra, I go for vacation. I am from Maharashtra. Now I go for vacation. I go for vacation in Punjab. Correct. I go for vacation in Punjab. And when I have meal in Punjab, I will pay with GST. When I have meal in Punjab, that hotel in Punjab will charge me which GST? So, yes, they will charge me CGST plus, yes, SGST. But which SGST? Punjab's SGST. So there will be charge of CGST 2.5% plus 2.5% SGST, correct, of Punjab. So when I pay from my pocket the bill of say 1000 rupees, okay, plus 25 rupees CGST plus 25 rupees SGST of Punjab to that hotel owner will pay 25 rupees to Punjab government as SGST and 25 rupees to central government. So what happened? Since I consumed service in Punjab, Punjab government was entitled to get SGST part of that. Is it clear? So this type of tax, that is a tax like GST, is always a destination based, consumption based tax, correct, because that is a basic feature of any indirect tax. Okay, for example, you go for vacation in Dubai. you go for vacation in Dubai, correct? And tell me, which is the highest, or you can say tallest building in Dubai? Which is the tallest building in world actually, which is in Dubai? Yes, which is tallest building in Dubai? Rather, it is tallest in world, but when you go in Dubai, you cannot miss that. What is that? Yes, absolutely, Vaishnavi, correct. Burj Khalifa, correct. Now, if you want to go, and you can go to the 122nd floor, okay, I think of Burj Khalifa, and they have made an observatory there. From that, you can observe the periphery of Dubai. Now, my point is, which tax will they charge? So they will charge you some entry fees for that observatory. Okay, that entry fees will be in dirham, their currency. So on that entry fees, they will charge you how much tax? Rather, how much tax? Which tax? Will they charge you Indian GST? Is my question. Or will they charge their tax? Or will they charge Indian GST? Tell me. If you go to Dubai and you want access to that 122nd floor of, or 124th floor I think, of Burj Khalifa, and you want to now observe from that observatory deck, and there's a ticket. On that price of ticket, they will charge you Indian GST, or they will charge you their tax? Yes, absolutely. They will charge you Dubai VAT. Why they will charge Dubai VAT? Because this whole VAT is indirect tax, right? Correct. So indirect tax, the principle is that it is always destination based and consumption based. So point is, okay, as Harshali, as Sanika, as Vaishnavi, where are you consuming this service? You are consuming this service in Dubai. You are consuming service of access to Burj Khalifa in Dubai. So tax charged will be Dubai VAT. Is the point clear to you? See, concepts are simple. From these simple concepts, provisions are made finally. How? Listen. Listen how. Again, it will matter. What happened is, I'll give you 1-2 more examples, and then you tell me whether you understand them. Okay. What happened is, Kirtana wants to do some, say, educational course from UK. Okay. So she hires services. So she takes services of a UK based consultant. She takes services of UK based consultant. Okay. And she's sitting in India and taking that services of UK based consultant. Will there be charge of GST on this? Will there be charge of GST? Tell me. She is sitting in India. Kirtana is in India. She wants consultancy services of UK based consultant. Will there be charge of GST on this? Yes or no? What is your opinion? Let us check. Let me check your comments. What is your opinion on this? Yes, very good. It is import of service, and it will be chargeable to GST. Yes. Now see the place of consumption of this service. Place of consumption of this service happens to be India, and there will be charge of GST. So even to give you more simpler example, you downloaded Hotstar, correct? You downloaded Hotstar. Yes, very good. And there will be charge of IGST, Rajat. Absolutely correct. Now what I am saying is, you downloaded Hotstar, and now to download Hotstar, you did not pay anything. Correct. You just went to the Google Store or App Store, you downloaded the Hotstar. Correct. Now understand. You want access to live matches of IPL. Will it work? Will it work, or you'll have to take some additional subscription? Will it work, or you'll have to take additional subscription to watch the live matches of IPL? Let me know. Yes, yes. What 7(1)(b) you are saying is absolutely correct. Yes, you'll have to take additional subscription. What is that called as? Yes, what is that called as? In the Hotstar case, they call it as live, VIP, I think. Hotstar VIP you'll have to subscribe to. So this is called as in-app purchases, correct? Now that in-app purchase you are doing, yes, in-app purchase you are doing, it is actually a service. It is a service provided by some foreigner or non-resident. Do you know why non-resident? Because it's Disney Hotstar, and it is a brand. Disney Hotstar is a brand which is owned by a company which is non-resident. Again, Disney Hotstar is a brand which is owned by a company which is non-resident. So supplier is outside India, recipient of supply is in India. But tell me, where is recipient of supply enjoying the services? Where is recipient of supply enjoying the services? In India or outside India? So as simple, recipient of supply is enjoying the services in India. So it is again import of service, and check your invoice which is given by the company managing Hotstar. They would have charged you IGST, or they would have said that whatever amount you are paying for subscribing to that VIP, it is inclusive of IGST, correct? Same happens with Amazon Prime. Okay, so all these things, all these services which you are availing are called as OIDAR services. Do you know OIDAR services, which stands for Online Information Database Access Retrieval Services, correct? So on that OIDR services availed in India, okay, which are taken from non-resident, of course there will be a levy of GST. Okay, yes. So on this same lines, one more issue on this. So I'm just trying to prove you destination based tax. On this same lines, one more issue. Okay, you are a consultant, you are engineer, suppose, from India, okay, and you are giving some service, for construction of, say, some property outside India. So should the GST be charged? So some stadium is built outside India, okay, say in US some stadium has to be built, and you are expert engineer, you are invited by US agency to consult for building that stadium. So will there be GST on this transaction? Will there be GST on this transaction? You are engineer from India, expert engineer from India, you are invited to US by US agency for giving some consultation. Okay, will there be GST on this transaction? Let me know what you feel, what you think on this. Yes, guys, what do you think? What is your opinion on this transaction which I am telling you? Mind you, on this there will be no GST. There will be no GST on this. Why? This is export of service. Again, this is export of service. Why this is export of service? Because where is that stadium? Where is that stadium? Okay, where are you giving this consultancy? This stadium is outside India. You are giving consultancy outside India. So this is an export of service. So remember, destination based tax. So actually this is export of service, and this is exactly what is zero rated supply, isn't it? For zero rated supply, there is obviously no GST. It is given in section 16 of IGST Act. The name itself says zero rated supply. Correct? Yes, place of supply is outside India. Absolutely correct. Fine. So see, if you answer anything incorrect, no need to delete the comment. You can keep it. No issues. Because, yes, fantastic. So now is this concept clear? Is this issue clear? So I just thought that let me explain you this destination based tax, what it exactly means and its implication. Okay. So can I go to next MCQ? With your permission, can we go to fifth MCQ for the day? Yes, no? So, yes. So, concept based MCQs I like to discuss in detail. Fifth one is straightforward. Dual GST model followed in India is mainly drawn from. So, there are some MCQs which you either know or you don't know. It is of that category. This fifth one. So, what is the answer? The answer is Canada. Someone yesterday was also telling me that dual model is taken from Canada. Yes. Okay. Then GST laws are implemented on recommendation of. So we had a lot of discussion on this today. At the beginning we had a lot of discussion on this. So yes, it is on recommendation of GST Council, isn't it? So various aspects in GST are implemented in India on recommendation of GST Council. Perfect. Seventh. Very simple. Seventh. Yes, I can see Disha, Latha. Very good. Kirtana is very active participant. Vaishnavi is active participant. Yes, even Rajat, Harshani. Very good, very good. Keep answering, guys. This involvement is needed actually. Very good. See, seventh. A and company sold goods to B and company. Both A and company and B and company are in the state of Uttar Pradesh. The tax to be included in tax invoice by A and company would represent. So in short, which type of supply is this in the seventh question? Yes, guys, we are talking about which type of supply in the seventh question. We are talking about yes, we are talking about intrastate supply. Okay. We are talking about intrastate supply. So there will be charge of CGST plus, and that intrastate supplies within a state and not within union territory. So we are talking about CGST plus SGST. Very straightforward. So it is B option. Perfect. B option. So we discussed, we made a nice table yesterday to understand. Table means one illustration we took and we understood what is intrastate, what is interstate. It depends on location of supply, place of supply. Okay. Eighth question now. XYZ and Associates is a firm of company secretaries at Delhi. It agreed to provide continuous services to members of FICCI by entering into an agreement. In order to consider the service as continuous service, the period of service must exceed. So yesterday we discussed this. So yesterday was a direct question on this. Today there is a indirect question by giving you some facts. So answer is 3 months. Perfect. Eighth answer is B, that is 3 months. Correct? And I'm so happy that yes, all of you are concurrently watching this and participating in this. Yes, very good, Sanika. 3 months is the answer. Yes, and all of you have answered it. Yes, we are correct. Intrastate supply, right? Yes, so I can see also 9 of you have liked the video. That's like the session. That's nice. You have expressed your, what you can say, liking for the session. Very happy about that. Now Going ahead, which of the following is goods liable for GST? Okay. Actionable claim, grass, vegetable, furniture. Now options given are so straightforward. You know, grass and vegetables, obviously there cannot be grass, to no GST. Even actionable claim is kept out of definition. So actually, even if you did not know the answer by any chance, you know that on furniture, there is going to be GST. Okay, so answer is D. Ninth answer is D. Perfect. Correct. But for this, I will recommend that once go through definition of goods. Okay. Goods should be, movable in nature. Goods means something which is movable in nature. So please tell me, yes, please tell me what happens with sale of building, sale of immovable property. What happens in sale of immovable property like building or office premises? Will it be chargeable to GST? Tell me. What about building? Will it be chargeable to GST? Means there is some immovable property which is, yes, there is one immovable property which is ready-made, correct? And I am purchasing the ready-made immovable property. Okay, mind you, for ready-made immovable property, there is no question of any GST. It is not goods. So just for your understanding, in one moment I am revising that concept. So land building which is completed, on that there is no GST because it is not goods, correct? But what about building under construction? Very good, Kirtana. What about building under construction? Building under construction, if purchased, it is a supply of service and it will attract GST, isn't it? Correct. Vaishnavi and Kirtana, yes. Very good. So is it clear to all of you? So this concept is also quickly revised. Going to 10th. Which of the following is neither supply of goods nor supply of services? Now service of member of parliament is kept in negative list. Negative list is schedule 3, isn't it? Let us go in detail. Negative list is schedule 3, which is to be read with which section? Read with section 7 of CGST Act. It is neither supply of goods nor supply of service. So that's why schedule 3 I call as negative list. Whatever is given in schedule 3. One more important thing given in schedule 3 is that employee giving a service to employer, correct? Then branch transfer. Is branch transfer a supply? So neither supply of goods nor supply of services. So yes, branch transfer is a supply. It is a supply because it is given in schedule 1. Even if it is without consideration, it is supply. Okay, goods sent to agent by principal is a supply. So basically, yes, import of service is also supply. So these 3 are supplies. So answer is A. Yes, answer is A. Very straightforward. Getting it? So far so good. Quickly tell me. Yes, service of MP is the answer. Absolutely correct. Very good. Okay, let's go to next one, 11th. Okay, 11th. Which of the following is liable for GST even though there is no consideration? Just now I told you indirectly the answer. Branch transfer of goods. So where are such things given? Such things are given in Schedule 1. Correct? Schedule 1 means what? Schedule 1 has activities which are called as supply even if they are without consideration. Yes or no? Can someone tell me how many activities are there in Schedule 1? Yes guys, how many activities are there in Schedule 1? In Schedule 1, there are, yes guys, 4 activities. So I call it as 4 paragraphs. Yes, this Schedule 1 is to be read with Section 7, subsection 1, clause C. It's okay if you don't know it in so much detail. Okay, there are 4 paragraphs, means 4 activities in this schedule. First activity is permanent transfer or disposal of business assets on which ITC has been availed. Means I purchased laptop, say for 1 lakh plus 18,000 GST, and then after 2 years I donated that laptop. That means I gave it away without consideration. So this activity is called as supply according to them. Okay, why that logic we have discussed. Second activity is when transfer takes place between related persons. Correct? When transfer takes place between related persons or between distinct persons. So basically right now what we are discussing, that falls in that paragraph 2. That is when transfer of goods takes place between two distinct persons. Distinct persons means what? Distinct persons means their PAN is same, okay, but their GST numbers are different. Why? Head office branch, okay, they are in different states, so each state you need to have separate registration under GST. Correct? Very good. Third activity, what is the third activity? Third activity is, yes, principal to agent, any transfer by principal to agent. So it will be called as supply even if it is without consideration. And last one was import of services. Correct? Last one was import of services, but by whom? By taxable person. Okay, in course or furtherance of his business from a related person. Correct? So that is also covered in the Schedule 1. So Schedule 1, 4 activities. Clear? So of course 11th answer is A. And you know other things. Service of funerals, so there is no GST at all. Okay, fine. Going to now 12th. Yes, very good. Rutuja, yes. Yes, fantastic. I can see Harshita has given nice answer. Yes, even Kirtana. Very good. And 4 activities are there. Yes, good, good. Let's go to next one. Which of the following is composite supply under GST? Yesterday we discussed what is composite supply. I told you this composite supply definition is given in section 2, subsection 30, and its taxability is discussed in section 8. Composite supply means where one supply is main, principal, and other supply is incidental to it. Correct? That is the meaning of composite supply. So which of this supply will be composite supply? So understand, sale of jewelry by goldsmith is actually sale of goods. It cannot be composite supply. Then ready-made garments sold by showroom is also sale of goods. Okay, Sweets packed in carton boxes is also sale of goods. So only one thing is there, okay, which is no. Vaishnavi, D is not the answer. Answer is C. Works contract services. This works contract services involves supply of goods plus services. So where is this works contract defined? Even though it is said works contract service, no, it is a composite supply, because goods and services both are supplied together. This works contract service is defined in section 2 subsection 119. Check. Just to give you example what it is. Yes, I hope you remembered it. That's why this revision batch, MCQ batch is there, right? So what is that works contract? Let me tell you quickly. Yes, it is covered in schedule 2. Correct, Kirtana. Now understand. There is a mall. Okay, there is a company who is going to construct a mall. Correct. Now when you step in the mall, okay, the first thing you get is that comfort. Why you get that comfort and that pleasure feeling? Okay, it may be sunny outside, but in the mall you will always feel, comfortable, and it will be, happy experience to shop. Main thing is because it is very much temperature controlled. So like in our scenario, it is AC is there. So it is centralized AC, isn't it? Now think about the mall's square feet, the area. The area of the mall is like in lakhs of square feet. So is it possible to install physically ACs in those lakhs of square feet to keep it cool in the same way? So obviously it's not possible that way. Such physical ACs are not installed. What is done is a contract is given to agency to put up a centralized AC system. Correct? Now what that agency does, that agency uses their expertise in cooling solutions. Okay, and to execute that expertise, okay, they use goods also, means they use some piping. You must have seen in the parking lot of the mall some big pipes. Okay, just observe next time. So that is for keeping the mall cool. So that is actually system of centralized AC. So the contractor, what he's doing is, he is giving you a service of centralized AC, but to execute that service he needs goods. So there is involvement of both goods as well as services. So we can say that it is a composite supply. But schedule 2 has declared that this composite supply be supply of service for the purpose of GST. Is the point clear? What I am trying to tell you. So works contract actually involves goods plus service, but for GST purpose it is declared as service. It is deemed as service. Clear? So in the 12th question which they are asking you, that which of the following is composite supply? So of course A, B and D is purely supply of goods, and C is goods plus service. So answer is C. Is the point clear to all of you? Yes, very good. 13th. That's why I asked even CA students to join these sessions, because you will keep on understanding few things, keep on revising few things. Okay. Pujara of Mumbai is running restaurant. Okay. His aggregate turnover was 60 lakhs. He did not collect GST on his restaurant sales of 60 lakhs. His total GST liability under composition scheme. So restaurant owners may opt for composition levy. You know that. So what is the rate of GST, okay, under section 10, for restaurant service? Very simple. What is the overall rate of GST under section 10 for restaurants? Yes, it is 5%. So calculate 5% of 60 lakhs. What is 60 lakhs into 5%? See, 10% is 6 lakhs. So 5% will be half of that. So answer is 3 lakhs. So 13th answer is B. Simple. Grab a glass of water. No? I'll also have some water. Okay. Fine. Let's go ahead. 14th question. See, out of following manufacturer, producer, service provider who cannot avail composition scheme. Who cannot avail composition scheme is the question. So, manufacturer can avail, let's put tick mark here. Manufacturer can avail beauty parlor, okay. Beauty parlor, can it avail? Restaurant can avail. What should be the answer? Now understand, point here is, if you strictly talk about, see, if you understand composition scheme, then there is one new section inserted, that is section 10(2)(a). Correct? There is one new section inserted. Understand this properly. That is section 10(2)(a). You all students, do you already know 10(2)(a)? Answer is yes. You know 10(2)(a). How? Do you know notification number 2/2019? Even service providers may opt for composition levy if their turnover in last financial year does not exceed 50 lakhs. So this notification number 2/2019 is now section 10(2)(a) actually. Correct? Notification 2/2019 is now actually section 10(2)(a). Point is clear? So, in short, even in my opinion, beauty parlors may opt for composition levy if their turnover in last year does not exceed 50 lakhs. Because beauty parlor means service providers, and now composition scheme is open for service providers. So I will say even C can opt. So answer is A. Who cannot opt is the question. So persons making interstate supplies. For interstate supplies, no composition scheme. Okay, it is given in section 10(2). The conditions. There are 5 conditions. Correct? One of the condition is that he should not be engaged in interstate supply. So A is the option. Yes, Disha, what you are saying, aerated water is basically a manufacturer of notified goods cannot avail for composition levy, and one of the notified good is aerated water. That is what you mean, I think. Yes. But in given case, answer would be A. Yes, ice cream, pan masala, tobacco are also the notified goods of the manufacturer of which cannot avail composition levy. Perfect. Very good. Interstate inward supply is okay. Only interstate outward supply is the problem. Perfect, perfect. Very good, very good. Good going. Fine. 15th question. So see, 30 is our target, na? Today's target is 30. Okay. Balaji and Company, Chennai, a trader furnishes breakup of goods supplied by during the year. Okay. Taxable supplies 40 lakhs, exempt supplies 15 lakhs, export of goods 30 lakhs and branch transfers 13 lakhs. What is the aggregate turnover? Yes, guys. What is the aggregate turnover? Where is aggregate turnover defined? Aggregate turnover is defined in section 2 subsection 6 of CGST Act. Correct? What all it includes? What all it includes? It includes exempt supply. It includes, yes guys, it includes exports. So basically it includes all type of outward supply. So if you take total of this is 98 lakhs and that is your answer. So 15th answer is 98 lakhs. Check the total and tell me. Yes, aggregate turnover is 98 lakhs, correct. One twist. Can I ask you one twist? Okay. This was for purpose of eligibility of composition scheme. Okay. So understand, exempt supply is worth 15 lakhs. In this given case, exempt supply is worth 15 lakhs. Listen carefully. If that exempt supply was of interest, if it was interest on FD, or hypothetical example, if it was interest on FD or if it was interest on any type of deposits, then what would be aggregate turnover? Yes guys, then what would be aggregate turnover? Got the point, no? I am asking you, if that exempt supply, see, so I'll just write here 31st question. If in question, which question we are solving? 15. If in question 15 exempt supply would be of deposit in form of interest. So mind you, you have made a deposit somewhere, you are getting consideration in the form of interest. So would be of deposit on interest as consideration. Okay, then what is aggregate turnover? Then what is aggregate turnover for purpose of, for section 10? Then what is aggregate turnover for section 10? So understand, yes, interest in such case should not be considered. Okay, interest in such case should not be considered. So now aggregate turnover will be, how much was interest, exclude that. I mean, exempt supply, exclude that. No, Vaishnavi, this is not about exemption list. It is not about exemption list, this question. This question is about composition schemes turnover calculation. Composition schemes aggregate turnover calculation for purpose of deciding whether the person is eligible for composition scheme or not. So what you'll have to do is, you have to check turnover of preceding financial year. While calculating that turnover of preceding financial year, you should not include yes, interest on FD. That is the point. Yes, Harshani, answer would be 83 lakhs. I hope Vaishnavi, you got it. Yes or no? Please tell me. Answer is 83 lakhs. Perfect. Quickly tell me, Harshani, Vaishnavi, did you understand? Yes. Okay, so please understand this critical point. Any other exempt supply you include, but only interest on FD and its deposits you exclude. Correct? Fantastic. 16th question. Okay, 16th question. A dealer wishing to opt for composition scheme must convey his option. Okay, so you know the declaration is to be given for composition scheme. Composition scheme is not what you can say, is not by default, it is optional. So you have to give the declaration within 60 days from commencement of relevant financial year. In GST CMP 01, correct, you have to give that declaration. Then 17th question. Are we on track? Are we on track? Yes. We have time left. Yes, we have time left and we have about 14 MCQs to cover. Okay, see the 17th MCQ. It says Mumbai soft drink is trader owned by, is a trader, okay, it's a trader basically, owned by Vinita and Company, a partnership firm selling soft drink. They desire to opt for composition scheme. What is the rate of tax applicable to them under composition scheme? Yes. So for trader, what is the rate of GST under composition scheme? We discussed yesterday. For trader, it is 1%. How 1%? 0.5% CGST plus 0.5% SGST. Of what? This all is of, mind you, taxable turnover, isn't it? For manufacturer, it is 1% of turnover. For trader, it is 1% of taxable turnover. Chalo, good. So far, so good. Are you feeling comfortable? Tell me honestly, till now, who got 17 out of 17 correct? Honestly, tell me. Who got 17 out of 17 correct? Just say me in the comment box so I'll understand. Me means don't write my name. If you have got it correct, just write me. Yes means, acha, you are saying, so Vaishnavi, you are saying you got, acha, you got 16 Kirtana. Very good. Good preparation level. Who else got what score till now? So daily basis we can evaluate like this. 15 till now. Vaishnavi, very good. Yes. Anyone else wants to tell the score? Disha got 15. Harshita got 15. Very good. So there Harshani is also attending. Harshita is also attending. Good. Anyone else wants to tell? 16 Harshani. Very good. Fine. Chalo, let's go ahead. 18th question. Okay. And at the end also I'll ask you that out of 30 what is your score? So that you can tell your performance to me. 18th question is aggregate turnover of Turner and Company exceeded limit prescribed for composition scheme on 7th March 19. Okay, now see what will you do if you exceed that 1.5 crore limit. What is the course of action to be adopted by them for rest of the financial year? So you know, when aggregate turnover exceeds 1.5 CR slash 75 lakhs, correct, as the case may be, you know 75 lakhs in those 8 states, correct, and for other states 1.5 crores is the limit in that is to be checked off preceding financial year for eligibility. But if in current year, if you exceed that amount, that is 1.5 CR slash 75 lakhs, then what do you do? Then the composition scheme will lapse and you will have to start paying tax at normal rates. Correct. you cannot say normal scheme, but I'll say normal levy. So what is your answer in 18th? What is your answer in 18th in that case? So what you will have to do is, let's see, intimate within 7 days to GST authority and pay GST as normal supplier of goods. Absolutely, that is your answer. Correct. It cannot be suspend business till. How can you suspend business till 31st March? No, of course this is not the answer. Compute and pay tax as normal supplier. Compute and pay tax as normal supplier, but with effect from 1st April. No. Then what will you do with remaining days of that financial year? Now since the period is less than 30 days for the end of financial year, continue business as composite dealer. No, government cannot afford that. So they tell you immediately, as soon as the turnover exceeds 1.5 cr / 75 lakhs in current year, immediately start paying tax at normal rates. So answer is A. Going to 19th question. Yes, very straightforward 19th question. Okay, it is saying money dispatched goods to Prasad on 31st October 2018. Invoice is dated 30 October 2018. Goods were received by Prasad on 3rd November 2018. Amount towards supply was received on 1st October 18. Okay, so many dates given. You have understood. Question is about time of supply. So this is time of supply of goods covered in 12 subsection 2, because it is forward charge mechanism. So what will be time of supply of goods? Yes, so understand, time of supply of goods will be date of invoice or last date when invoice should have been issued. So date of invoice here is what? Invoice is dated 30 October, and when should invoice have been issued? Invoice should have been issued at the time of removal. So what is that date of removal? The goods were received, okay, dispatched on 31st October. So what is the time of supply? Yes guys, so time of supply is 30 October. So correct answer is D. Correct? The correct answer is D. Yes, very good. Is it clear? Very straightforward. Then discussing about time of supply of services. Okay, that is 20th question. See, time of supply of service, where is it covered? It is covered in section 13. Since it is forward charge, subsection 2. If invoice is made within 30 days from date of supply of service, then time of supply is date of issue of invoice or the date of receipt of payment, whichever is earlier. Yes, and in short, government gives importance to invoice if invoice is issued within 30 days. If invoice is not issued within 30 days, then government says we will not consider date of invoice, but we will consider date of provision of service. So it becomes date of provision of service or date of receipt of payment, whichever is earlier. Okay, so accordingly you have to identify it. So see, date of issue of invoice is 31st December, date of receipt of payment is 20 December, date of provision of service is 25th November. Okay, so please tell me, Have you made invoice within 30 days? Have you made invoice within 30 days? So invoice is not in 30 days. Observe, invoice is not in 30 days. Okay, so therefore time of supply will be date of provision of service. What is date of provision of service? That is 25th November, or date of receipt of payment. What is date of receipt of payment? Date of receipt of payment is 20 December. So what is the time of supply? Yes, so time of supply is earlier of the two, as you know. So it is 25th of November, isn't it? So 20th answer is C. Yes, correct. Very good. So far so good. Shall we go ahead? Tell me quickly. Yes, no? Okay, let us go ahead. 21st question. Okay, it is on valuation. See, WY Limited sold goods to PR and company. List price of the goods is 1,40,000. Besides packing charges 6,000, interest for delayed payment 8,000, transport charges 12,000. Okay, so this is also charged along with 1,40,000. So what is the value of supply? And see, transport is by own what you can say vehicle. It doesn't matter. So calculate. So all these things are inclusions. So take total and tell me what is the answer. 1,40,000 plus 6,000 plus 8,000 plus 12,000. Check the total and tell me what is the answer. Yes, guys, waiting for your answer. 1,66,000. Perfect. So that is the answer. Simple thing. 1,40,000 you started with. 6,000, 8,000, 12,000. These three are inclusions. So answer is 1,66,000. Simple. As you know, this all is covered in section 15 of CGST Act. Very good. Let's go ahead to the 22nd question. S Limited supplied goods to A Limited. List price of goods was 3,60,000, excluding packing charges 15,000. Include them. Okay, you are happy, Harshita. Good. Supplier of goods, that is 7, allowed discount of 20,000 for prompt payment. So 20,000 is exclusion made by recipient of supply. What will be the value of supply? So very simple, 3,60,000 plus 15,000 inclusion. See why we are adding? Because it is not already included. We will have to add it. So you will get 3,75,000, but minus discount. Discount is 20,000. So answer is 3,55,000. Is there such option? Yes. D. Perfect. Perfect. D is the answer. So very straightforward questions once you know the provisions. Then, which of the following shall not be included in the value of supply? Tell me what will not be included in the value of supply. You know late fee is inclusion as per 15 subsection 2 clause D. We know along with the clauses. Interest you know is again inclusion. Commission is also inclusion. So only exclusion is GST. So answer is GST. Because you know they include any taxes, assessable value should include any taxes other than GST. Yes, perfect. Yes, very good. Chalo, let's go ahead. Good. I mean, your expressions of happiness, you know, really give me also a lot of happiness. Ha, GST is exclusion. Why are you laughing, Kirtana? Acha, good. So my bad habit is I don't crack jokes. But still you find something like laughing is really fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead. Do 24th question. Yes, good. Which of the following is an exempted goods under GST? So you know, yes, happy. So you know what? You could use elimination concept here. Motor car obviously is chargeable to GST. Generators obviously is chargeable, and branded atta is also chargeable. So obviously answer is fresh milk. So sometimes you know elimination is going to work. And yes, you might have known that also, that fresh milk is exempted from GST. Correct. Okay, next 25th. 25th is about 17 subsection 5 blocked credits. Which of the following supply of goods or services is eligible for ITC? Okay, so understand, purchase of motor vehicle for supply of goods. Yes, actually, you know, actually motor vehicles ITC is blocked, but there are exceptions in that blockage. Exception is, yes, goods used, I mean vehicle used for transportation of goods is one of the exception. So on that you can claim ITC. So answer would be A. And let's just confirm that others were incorrect answers. On this ITC is blocked. Yes or no? Membership fee of club. Food and beverages ITC is blocked. And painting, that is goods in construction of immovable property. Goods in construction of immovable property, again you know ITC is blocked. So in all these three cases ITC was blocked as per 17 subsection 5. So correct answer is A. Correct. You know that ITC is blocked on motor vehicles, okay, where sitting capacity is not exceeding 13 including driver, but that has exceptions. One of the exception is, yes, if you are using for, yes, if you are using for training, correct, and for transportation of goods, so again that is exception. So answer is A. Good, let's go ahead. 26th. 26th is about section 19. You know that is job work. I will tell you one thing, those chartered accountancy students watching this, that actually this is not in your syllabus, section 19. CS, so we have everything in syllabus. Company secretary syllabus is bit vast. Okay, so you have this in syllabus, not a big deal. But ICAI, that is Chartered Accountancy Institute, asked a question on section 19, even though it was not in syllabus. Once they asked. So pay attention, all of you. Okay, Sun and Company purchased raw materials from supplier via invoice dated 1st July 18. It was sent directly to job worker Moon Industries on this date, 7th August 18. as per direction of Sun and Company. Okay, by the supplier of goods. The job worker Moon Industries has not completed job work up to 31st March 19. What is the maximum time within which the goods have to be sent to Sun and Company from job worker? So I don't know whether you know this or not, so I will like to give you explanation for this. Understand, this is about section 19. In short, I'll try to tell you. There is principal and there is job worker. With example, if I tell you, it will be easy. Say principal, what is principal doing? Say principal is manufacturing goods, manufacturing, say furniture. Okay, what is job worker doing? Job worker is painting this furniture. Okay, understand, job worker is painting this furniture. So principal is manufacturing, job worker is painting. And here is Asian Paints. Here is Asian Paints, who is, you know, supplier of paints. Now understand, so actually who is manufacturer of the goods? It is principal. So principal wants to sell the goods. So principal wants to purchase paints. So what they do is, principal orders to Asian Paints. Principal places order to Asian Paints to send these paints to job worker. Correct? So painted furniture will be available. Okay, manufactured furniture principal will send to job worker, and from Asian Paints job worker will get the paints, and now painted furniture will be sent by job worker to principal, and then principal will sell it. Got the process? Point is, who has purchased paints? Tell me, who has purchased paints? In our example, who will be paying the bill of painting material which is purchased from Asian Paints? Yes guys, I am waiting for your answer. Who will be paying bill of paints which are purchased from Asian Paints? Absolutely fantastic, Harshita. Principal will be paying, because so who will be claiming ITC? So who will be claiming ITC? Yes, of course, principal only will be claiming ITC. Very good. Only thing is, yes, principal only will be claiming ITC. Yes. So there is a condition. That condition is that this should go back within 1 year from date of receipt. Within 1 year from date of receipt. That is a condition. And if it was capital goods, then time limit was 3 years. Keep in mind, for inputs time is 1 year, for capital goods time is 3 years. So calculate in this case, when were the goods received by Moon Industries? In our example, job worker is Moon Industries. Okay, Moon Industries got goods from supplier of Sun and Company on 7th August. Okay, so from 7th August, goods should be received by Sun and Company within 1 year. So what is the answer? Tell me the answer. Yes, answer should be by 6th August 2019. 19. Within 1 year, inputs should be sent by job worker to principal. Is the point clear? And if it was capital goods, then 3 years for capital goods. Okay, there is one very small technical point. See if you understand it. Even ICSI has not considered, I think, that technical point while framing this question. It's very technical point. If you understand, it's okay. If you don't understand, still okay. See, if principal dispatches goods to job worker, if principal first gets the inputs and sends it to the job worker, then principal should get back the goods within 1 year from the date of it being sent. Correct? From the date of it being sent. First case. Second case, if the goods were directly received, if the goods were directly received by job worker on behalf of principal, then from the date of receipt, the goods should be sent to the principal within 1 year. Tell me, did you understand what I said? So in short, 1 year is common, but what changes is, if principal sends to job worker, if principal first receives the goods and sent to job worker, then 1 year from the date of being sent. And if job worker receives from outside and is then sending to the principal, then 1 year from the date of receipt of goods. So at one place it is 1 year from date of sending goods, at other place it is 1 year from date of receipt of goods. Mind it carefully. Fantastic. Thank you, Disha. Thank you. So many students even at final level don't understand this particular point. 2 to 3 times I have to tell that point. So I thought that, yes. Duration, what you are saying, Harshani, from principal to job worker. No, it's not like that, Harshani. It's not like that, Harshani. I'm just saying you should receive within 1 year from what date? Yes. So it is within 1 year from date of sending, if principal is sending to job worker, and if job worker is directly receiving from supplier of principal, then also it is 1 year, but from date of receipt of goods by job worker. Okay, so don't get me incorrect. Okay, yes, correct, very good. Vaishnavi. Yes, very good, Kirtana. Yes, job worker should send goods within 1 year from date of receipt. Yes, if job worker has received it from supplier directly. Correct. Fine, chalo, let's go ahead. If you get doubt at particular point, and if you want to again, if you have to again revise it, what you can do is, this video gets uploaded on the YouTube. Correct, so you can revisit the video for that part and again watch it. Okay, 27th. Which of the following persons is not liable for registration under GST? So very simple. This is given in section 23. Persons not liable for registration in GST. ECO compels registration. ISD needs registration. Payer of reverse charge also needs registration. So actually, these three needs compulsory registration. Correct answer is D. Agriculturist is exempted from registering. Perfect. Acha, Disha, A is not the answer. D is the answer. I hope you got it. Not, they are asking not. Okay. third last question for the day. Then I am going to ask you the score. Very good. I can see concurrently many of you still watching. Fantastic. Many of you. And I hope you are sitting with notebook. What is the monetary limit for total value of supply of taxable goods in order to attract TDS under GST? So it is 2.5 lakhs. This is given in section 51 of CGST Act. If you also want to remember section numbers, I have done one video on YouTube as section wise GST. So check that on the same channel. One question, have you subscribed to the channel? Okay, if not, please subscribe to the channel, because whenever I go live you will understand. And secondly, you can watch such other videos also in which you have any problems. One more thing, tomorrow do we have class? Tomorrow being Sunday, yes, we still have class tomorrow, because Monday I may not be able to take class, so tomorrow we are having class. Correct? So yes. Then 29th, compensation to states for loss of revenue on account of implementation of GST. For how many years compensation will be given by center to states? So it is 5 years. It is called as for transition. Okay, during transition, the transition period is 5 years. That transition period under this GST compensation to states act is 5 years. Okay, and last MCQ for the day, when agriculturist supplies tobacco leaves to a factory registered under GST, the liability to pay GST is, so it is on reverse charge basis. So answer is B. That is the answer. Very good, fantastic. So we have almost reached to the end of today's session. Quickly tell me your score out of 30. If it was a face-to-face batch, I would have given chocolate, but now no such option. You know, I'll have to post it. Tell me your score out of 30. Whatever score you have got, disclose it to me. It's okay. Very good, Harshita, 26 out of 30. And I hope your 4 mistakes you have understood where you have done. Disha, 26 out of 30, amazing. Kirtana, Vaishnavi, 28. Fantastic. Highest scorers, I think, of the day. Yes. Anyone else wants to disclose the score? 1 minute, I'm waiting. Okay, Aditya, 20. I hope you have understood where you went wrong. That is important. And many concepts also got revised. Okay, 28 out of 30. Fantastic. So, yes, Vaishnavi, 28. Very good. Sanika, 24. Very good. Good. So, guys, I hope this was helpful to all of you. If you found it helpful, kindly, share with your friends also. Yes, sir. Super. Thank you very much. Share with your friends also. Daily we'll be doing such 25 to 30 MCQs. Yes. Tomorrow 1:30. Yes. Fantastic. Okay. Thank you. Catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care. Keep studying. Bye, guys. Bye.